Hey tech enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the iPhone 16e, Apple's latest attempt to capture the budget-conscious market. It's got that enticing $599 price tag, and on the surface, it seems like a great deal. But hold on a second. What are you really giving up to save that cash? That's what we're uncovering today. Prepare for some brutal truths about the iPhone 16e. This isn't just a cheaper iPhone. It's a carefully calculated compromise, and you need to know exactly what you're sacrificing. Are you ready to find out if this phone is a smart buy or a marketing trick? Let's get started. First up, let's talk about MagSafe. Or rather, the lack of MagSafe. Yes, you heard that right. The iPhone 16e, in the year 2025, doesn't have MagSafe. This is a huge deal. MagSafe isn't just about convenient wireless charging. It's about the entire ecosystem of accessories, wallets, battery packs, car mounts, the whole shebang. Apple introduced MagSafe way back in 2020 with the iPhone 12. Think about it. 4 years later, it's become a staple of the iPhone experience. And now, Apple's taking it away to save a few bucks? It's almost insulting. The iPhone 16e only supports 7.5W wireless charging, which is pathetic and the original Qi standard. You're not even getting the slightly faster Qi 2 speeds of 15W. This feels like a serious downgrade for anyone used to the convenience of MagSafe. Are you really willing to give up that seamless experience? I think not. This is a major red flag right out of the gate. Next, prepare for a blast from the past, a single rear camera. In 2025, seriously? The iPhone 16e sports a lone 48-megapixel main camera. Now, I know what you're thinking. A good single camera is better than a bunch of mediocre ones. And I agree, to a point. Yes, the 48-megapixel sensor allows for some sensor cropping to simulate a 2x zoom. But let's be real, it's not the same as having a dedicated ultra-wide lens. You're missing out on those stunning landscape shots, creative perspectives, and the ability to capture more of the scene. But that's not all. The iPhone 16's ultra-wide lens doubles as a macro camera, allowing you to take close-up photos, like food photography. The iPhone 16e doesn't have this option. It's a significant limitation, especially if you're someone who enjoys mobile photography. Let's not forget about the camera control button on the iPhone 16, which also triggers visual intelligence searches. The iPhone 16e doesn't have this functionality as it only has one camera. Apple is saving money here, but you're paying the price with severely limited photographic capabilities. Is one camera really enough in today's world? Think about it. Remember the dynamic island? That clever little pill-shaped cutout that seamlessly integrates notifications and background tasks? Well, kiss it goodbye on the iPhone 16e. Instead, you're getting the dreaded notch. Yes, the notch is back. It's like Apple raided its parts bin from 2017. The notch houses the front-facing camera and Face ID components, but it takes up valuable screen real estate and lacks the dynamic island's interactive functionality. You're missing out on those smooth animations, contextual alerts, and the overall polished user experience. It's a step backward in terms of design and usability. While it doesn't prevent alerts, it is missing out on a clever software interface. This is a prime example of where Apple is cutting corners to save money, but it significantly impacts the look and feel of the device. Are you really okay with going back to the notch? It's a compromise that's hard to swallow. Now, let's talk about 5G. The iPhone 16e boasts Apple's first in-house 5G modem, the C1. Sounds impressive, right? Apple claims it's more power efficient, leading to better battery life. And that's good. But there's a catch. A big one. The C1 modem doesn't support 5G mmWave. What is mmWave? It's the ultra-fast flavor of 5G that you might experience in some cities or at large events. It's the kind of 5G that makes you say, wow, this is fast. The iPhone 16e misses out on those blazing speeds. While sub-6 GHz 5G is still decent, you're not getting the full 5G experience. This is a significant limitation, especially as 5G infrastructure continues to roll out. Furthermore, you're also losing out on ultra-wideband technology, which means no precision tracking for AirTags. And forget about the latest Wi-Fi standards like 6E or 7. The iPhone 16e sticks with Wi-Fi 6, meaning slower peak speeds as Wi-Fi 7 routers become more common. Apple is clearly prioritizing cost savings over cutting-edge connectivity. Are you willing to sacrifice future-proofing for a lower price? It's a tough question to answer. One of the big selling points of the iPhone 16e is that it rocks the A18 chip, just like the more expensive iPhone 16, and it can run Apple Intelligence. But here's the kicker. It's not the same A18 chip. The iPhone 16's A18 has 5 GPU cores, while the 16e's has only 4. What does this mean in the real world? Well, for everyday tasks, you probably won't notice a difference. But if you're a serious gamer or someone who pushes their phone to the limit with graphics-intensive apps, the iPhone 16 will have a slight edge. It's a subtle difference, but it's another example of Apple downgrading the 16e to hit that lower price point. It's a classic bait and switch. They're advertising the A18 chip, but they're not telling you the whole story. It's a calculated move to deceive consumers. Are you really getting the full A18 experience? Think twice. Let's not forget the other subtle cuts. The iPhone 16e comes in only two colors, black or white. No fun colors like ultramarine, teal, or pink like the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. And while the iPhone 16e has photographic styles, it's missing the newer ones that debuted on the iPhone 16 series. You can take portrait mode photos, but you can't change the focus afterward like you can on the iPhone 16. Even the ceramic shield display is a slightly older, less durable version. All these little omissions add up to a significant difference in overall value. Apple is nickel-and-diming you at every turn. The iPhone 16e also lacks support for Thread radio, meaning it can't connect directly to some smart home devices. And let's not forget the action, cinematic, and spatial video modes, all missing in action on the iPhone 16e. Apple's saving money, but you're losing out on features. So, the big question, is the iPhone 16e worth it? Well, that depends on your priorities. If you're on a tight budget and you just need a basic iPhone for calls, texts, and some light browsing, then maybe. But if you value MagSafe, a versatile camera system, the dynamic island, faster 5G, and future-proofing, then you're better off spending the extra money on the iPhone 16 or even considering a used iPhone 15. The iPhone 16e is a classic example of you get what you pay for. Apple has made some significant compromises to reach that $599 price point, and you need to be aware of exactly what you're giving up. Don't be fooled by the marketing hype. Do your research, weigh your options, and make an informed decision. Is the iPhone 16e a smart buy, or is it a cleverly disguised ripoff? The answer, my friends, is up to you. Now, let me know in the comments. Are you considering the iPhone 16e? What are your biggest concerns? And what features are you willing to sacrifice to save money? Let's have a discussion. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest tech reviews. Thanks for watching.